Most vision AI lives in the cloud. You send it a picture, you wait for a server, and you pay for every single call. But the newest model from NVIDIA breaks that pattern completely. It's open, it's small, and it runs on hardware you already own. And it doesn't just slap a caption on an image. It genuinely understands what it's looking at. Documents, charts, tables, and full-length video, all read and reasoned over by a single, unified model. One model, 3 kinds of input. Images, video, and plain text all go in. Structured, useful answers come out. That is the entire pitch, and for an open model this small, it is a bold one. For years, the best vision language models were enormous. Hundreds of billions of parameters, sitting behind an API you could rent by the token, but never actually hold in your own hands. So you were stuck with a trade-off: giant and closed or small and open. The giant ones were sharper. The open ones were the ones you could actually run, inspect, and control yourself. Nemotron Nano 2 VL is NVIDIA's bet that you no longer have to choose between the two. Then, on October 31st, 2025, NVIDIA shipped something that narrowed that gap hard. Open weights, large parts of the training data, and the recipes you would need to rebuild the whole thing yourself. Meet Nemotron Nano 2 VL, a compact vision language model, deliberately built to run out in the real world, on an edge device or a single server, and not just inside a giant data center. It is open in every sense that matters. A permissive license, open weights published on Hugging Face, and the datasets and training recipes released right there alongside them. And it is genuinely small, just 12 billion parameters. That is compact enough to serve from a single GPU instead of the whole rack of accelerators the biggest models quietly demand. But it still holds a lot in mind at once. 128,000 tokens of context, counting the input and the output together, all inside one single window. Here is the spec sheet in full: 12 billion parameters, a hybrid transformer Mamba backbone, a radio vision encoder sitting up front, and that long 128,000 token context window behind it. So how does it actually see? 3 modules work in sequence, turning raw pixels into something the language model can reason about clearly. First, a vision encoder reads the image into features. Then a small projector translates those features into tokens and hands them to the language model. Pixels in, language out. And the brain itself is a hybrid design. A Mamba transformer backbone, tuned to stay fast and memory light, even when the context stretches all the way out to its full length. Inside, the pipeline is 4 steps. It splits each image into tiles. It encodes every tile. It projects them into tokens. Then it reasons over the whole set at once, text and image woven together. For a video, it runs that same loop over frames sampled evenly across the clip. Each image can become up to 12 tiles, at 512 by 512 pixels each. That is enough resolution to capture a dense, full page of small text without losing the fine detail. And the very first thing this model learned was how to read. Optical character recognition, OCR, is the exact area where it really pulls ahead of the rest of the pack. On OCR Bench version 2, one of the toughest text-in-the-wild benchmarks there is, NVIDIA reports that it lands at number 1 for accuracy. But it goes far beyond raw text. It reads documents, charts, and tables as structured objects. It understands the layout, not just the words sitting on the page. So you can genuinely ask a document a question. Point it at an invoice, ask it for the totals, and get back clean, structured rows instead of a wall of copy-pasted text. It handles several pages in one shot, as well. Up to 4 images inside a single prompt, each one as large as 1,000 by 2,000 pixels. Feed it a screenshot, and you get a grounded answer back. It doesn't just guess a label. It points to exactly where on the page the answer actually lives. It even reasons over charts and diagrams. Hand it a bar chart, and it turns that picture back into the underlying numbers, ready for you to actually use. In NVIDIA's own framing, the goal is for an agent to extract, interpret, and act on information. across text, images, tables, and videos, all from a single model. Now for the genuinely hard part. Video. Not a handful of frames in isolation, but real motion over time, understood as one continuous sequence of events. The trouble with video is that it is expensive. Every extra frame you feed in is more tokens to process, and most of those frames barely change from the one right before them. So NVIDIA added a trick called EVS, Efficient Video Sampling. The idea behind it is refreshingly simple. Don't waste compute on the parts of the frame that don't move. Instead of encoding every frame in full, EVS prunes the patches that stay static across time and keeps only the ones that carry genuinely new information. And the payoff, by NVIDIA's own numbers, is up to 2.5 times the throughput. That means longer clips, processed faster, with essentially no drop in accuracy at all. In practice, that means hours of raw footage summarized in a matter of minutes. Meetings, customer calls, and long training sessions, all condensed and made searchable. The same model that reads a single page can now sit through a whole recording. Where does that actually land? Meeting recaps, insights pulled out of customer calls, searchable training footage, and dense, automatic captions for enormous media libraries. One honest caveat on the video side, though. The model's explicit step-by-step reasoning mode works on text and images, but it is not supported for video inputs. So, the real question, is it actually any good? NVIDIA ran it across 9 of the hardest vision and document benchmarks in the entire field. The headline number is a 74 average. That single score spans OCR, charts, documents, and video understanding, all rolled together into one clean figure. For context, the previous open leader averaged 64.2 on that very same suite. This is close to a 10-point jump, and it arrived in a single model generation. And the spread underneath it is wide. College-level reasoning on MMMU text on OCR bench, charts on chart QA, documents on document QA, visual math on MathVista, motion on video MME1 model, all 9. It also punches well above its weight class. At just 12 billion parameters, it beats open models like GLM 4.5V, which carries nearly 10 times the parameter count. You can also switch on deeper thinking. There is a reasoning mode off by default that you flip on with a single flag in the system prompt for text and image inputs. And it ships in 3 precisions, so you can match it to your hardware. BF16 for full quality, FP8 for a balance, and FP4 to squeeze it onto smaller cards. It runs wherever you need it to. There's native support in VLLM, in TensorRT LLM, and it comes packaged and ready as an NVIDIA NIM microservice. Or you can skip the setup entirely and just call an API. It was hosted on Fireworks, Nebius, and OpenRouter essentially from day one. Now, one genuinely honest asterisk. Almost every number in this video comes from NVIDIA's own report. The independent, third-party evaluations are really only just getting started. So here is what to watch for. The results so far are vendor-reported. Outside testing is still early. And remember, video is not covered by that reasoning mode. Still, the direction of travel here is clear. Multimodal AI is coming off the leash. Open weights mean it can run on your hardware, on your terms, with nothing phoning home. For regulated data that can't leave the building, that is the entire game. Reading, watching, and reasoning, all from a 12 billion parameter model that quietly does the work of systems many times its size. That is the real shift. If breakdowns like this one are your thing, go ahead and subscribe. This is Naman AI, decoding the frontier the moment it drops, before you ever need it.